For the first time in a long while, we saw Igbo youth themselves attacking who is supposed to be their political leader. Talking about Peter Obi. They are saying that he has ceded Igbo to Fulani advantage. How? What do they mean? They are saying that Peter Obi has accepted to run for only one term for 4 years and give pass back to Fulani. But then we've not heard anything from them, Peter Obi himself. But Igbos are very angry at him this lovely morning. We saw counter arguments at the super stand earlier this morning. That Peter Obi should not sell Igbo to Fulani anymore. That he must learn from Nnamdi Azikiwe. He must even learn from Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. He must learn from Rota Sokocha, who did their best to please the North. But at the end of the day, the North found a way to betray them and to put them in their place because they are Igbos and they are Christians. If you are watching for the first time, kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel, all notifications, drop your comments, click the like button, and also share this video to others. Biafran evangelist, what can you say about the political action of or what seems like a political position of Peter Obi today?
Yeah, good morning, my beloved brother.
And is Peter Obi the leader of the Eagles now?
And I speak as an evangelist of Biafra, and I will continue to speak, make my point. Listen and listen good, my beloved brother. Obi is my brother, and my own humble advice to him. You know, it's been a quite while. Obi have been, following the North. He followed Atiku at the end of the day in PDP after he left Abga. He joined PDP. Look at the way they played Obi. Remember that because of Obi, there was a time Wike developed high blood pressure because of Obi, and Obi decided to do what? To quit PDP and do what? And join Labour, which he stood in 2023 to carry their flag, and at the end of the day, to the glory of God, he won the election, but it was denied. His mandate was denied.
He won the election.
Yes, Obi won the election.
INEC announced Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the winner.
I'm telling
first position.
Hold on.
Atiku Abubakar second. And Peter Obi third.
I will analyze it to you. You see, all those analyses that they are giving to you as the result was the political analysis, not the original analysis.
How do you mean?
How I mean is this. Remember before the Oyibo left Nigeria, for your information in case you don't know, this is a political statement and political analysis. Igbos were #1 in the time of population. Go and check the history, the fact history. Igbos are #1 in population. In education, Igbos are #1. In population, we are #1. In the military, we are #1. In everything, we #1 before the war. And I remember when Aburi Accord was, signed, the British see that the most intelligent and intellectual people, even in everything, are the Igbos. And if the Aburi Accord is to stand, Igbos will have the upper hand and benefit the more. You see why they call Gowon to do what? To boycott the Aburi Accord. And in the sight of the British, when the war started, the British do not put hand. They do not involve themselves. Until when it discovered, they saw that the Biafran have conquered Nigeria down to Ore. That was when the British, this I'm telling you, is a history. And I want you to do your findings. Don't just say, I say, do your findings if I'm lying. Even as I speak to you up till today, in Nigerian military, the real people that train Nigeria, that fortify them in terms of good training are the Igbos till today as I speak to you. But you cannot see them giving Igbo people as the chief of armed staff of the federation. You understand? So when Ojukwu conquered down to Ore, that was what makes the British to rise up and form alliance with the Egypt, form alliance with Russia, form alliance with America and every other part. The people, the country that try to even help was France. But when they now saw that the people that they want to help did not have any other alliance, and the people fighting them are the co-Europeans. Do you know what happened? They now withdraw, and that was when they now came up with the ideology of stopping Cameroon. It was when the France now pulled out that they now had used Bakassi Peninsula that we are hearing today. You are hearing me? You are hearing today. They used the Bakassi Peninsula as a collateral exchange with the Cameroon. That was how Cameroon put to hand in the Bakassi Peninsula. Not that Bakassi Peninsula belonged to Cameroon before. It was what they used as a collateral for them to block the Igbos from Biafran from, passing through that channel to get their food. Do you understand? That was when the British, because they thought before that when they saw Igbos are conquered, they now have to intervene so that they will not betray. They will not betray their child, the one that they call their own loyalists. That loyalists you are talking about is no other than the Fulanis. Do you understand? And that was what made them to lead the first election in 1959 in favor of what? Tafa Balewa, the Northerner, who happened to be the prime minister as at that time, while Zik was what? A ceremonial president. You get it? So I am giving you an update. What I'm not just telling you. I want you to go and do your findings and find your facts, because I have fact over what I am telling you. You can Google it anytime. You can check it anytime. Do your findings on your phone. Then if I lie, do not watch me again. Are you getting? So Obi should do what? Obi should go and sleep. That 1959 was what happened in 2023. They took the mandate of Obi and give it to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. They took the mandate of Nnamdi Azikiwe. They give it to Tafa Balewa in 1959. So in Nigeria today, Igbos are not welcome. They are not recognized. Why should Obi come and be, dangling himself with a dirty nation and dirty people in this kind of situation? Obi should stay away. He's an Igbo man, and Igbo is not recognized in this country. They are not welcome in this country. Let him stay away and let him come and join us and do what? And fight for what you are looking for, Biafra. Do you understand me? How can you expect, okay, if you Obi now come, Obi will be given 4 years. Inside that 4 years, are you trying to tell me that the Yorubas and the Hausas will not sabotage him? Look at what Jonathan, because that one, he called himself a very Jonathan, being an Igbo man. Oh, my Igbo, the same Tinubu organized party protest in Ojota against Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The Northern come up with what? Chibok here. At the end of the day, what happened? Because he's an Igbo man. Then you want to go and rule 4 years. Then the Fulani will now take over and rule 8 years. If Igbo man rule 8 years or rule many years as the Fulani have been ruling this country, is it a crime? No, is it a sin? That is why I don't want to be. Two of them that have been ruling Yoruba House Fulani, let them continue doing that in Nigeria, because if Obi should come in these 4 years and still go, they will include his name among the people that mess Nigeria economy, that mess this country up. They will include his name. So it's better. Jonathan did everything, and how did they treat him? Nothing. They messed him up. Nnamdi Azikiwe, who fought for the freedom of Nigeria, where did they place him today? Are you hearing anything, the Igbo man who sacrificed himself to give the Yorubas the June 12th, that you people just celebrated? Today is the end of June. You celebrated June 12th. When they raised the matter in National Assembly, the same Yoruba senators stood up against that Wilfred. They stood up against him that he must not be what? Monetized. I don't know if you are getting it. So which other sacrifices will be coming to give that others have not given, and yet they did not do what? Appreciate it. So it's better you should forget everything about Nigeria. Nigeria doesn't want it.
Now, let's look at this possible angle to it. Is it time for Obi to learn from Azikiwe and
that is the point.
Jonathan, that's what some Igbos are saying, but others disagree.
Okay, let me tell you. Rochas Okorocha, upon all the things that Rochas Okorocha did. Are you hearing about Rochas Okorocha now? What about Amechi? It's the Igbos. What are you seeing today? There's an use and dump. Use and dump. So Obi should learn from them, and Obi should play with caution. He should respect himself. If I were Obi, I will just answer. See, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is already there. Is it El-Rufai that is fighting today, jumping up Atiku and whatsoever? Is it not Mahmoud and Co that collide together? Is it not a Fulani? They collide together to carry your mandate and give it to Tinubu. So now they now know that Tinubu doesn't want it, that Tinubu doesn't supposed to be there. No, they should allow Tinubu to finish that tenure. You stay your own.
And we've seen
Stay away. Because once they come, what they want to do, they want to use Obi. Let me tell you the game now. Do you know what their intention is? They want to cause conflicts, just the same way they did it in the past, to cause conflict between the West and the East. So to divide them. Are you getting it? By the time you cause confusion and divide the two, they will be like this instead of like this. So then we now have upper hand. Do you understand? That is the strategy. You know, I said before, we are Easterners are the number one. The second populated people are the Yorubas. Then the minority are the North. But the British, that's why I use the word politics. You came with their political sense to make it as if the Northerners are more than the Igbos. Do you understand me? See, why is it that I want to bring it to this angle now? Why is it that whenever you want to do election or any census in Nigeria, you see the Fulani, the North, begin to import to Niger, import Senegal, import to Mali, import to different angles. The people that are not our citizens, you import to them, they will come and vote. You will bring them to come and do what? To be counted as a citizen. That is to tell you that they are minority. They are not as the statistics of the British. What they give to us, they are not worth it. They are lying.
Fine, let's look at them. Some reports are saying that Peter Obi has not really spoken up about how the armed S-men are killing their people in the East. That is why they are not happy with him. And that he has not advocated for the release of Nnamdi Kanu too. That is why they don't really want the Nigerian presidency. What can I say about that?
Yes, actually, that one is another point. You know, when his brother's company or house was demolished here in Lagos, you can see how Obi appears, you know, vibrating, giving an effort, making sure why this, why that. Obi was crying, you know, complaining so seriously. But Obi forgot that many Igbo people, their businesses, their goods, their houses have been vandalized, demolished, destroyed, stolen, and Obi did not say anything. At least, if you are for the people, you should speak for the people. But Obi is not doing that, and Obi has not done that. Your brother, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, was, you know, unlawfully detained, unlawfully kidnapped. You didn't speak in regards to that. It was the people outside and the ones speaking. You can see what Kenya have said. You know, regard to this, you see what Cameroon judge said, and many other countries. But to you, your own brother, you didn't say anything. You just ignore it, that it doesn't concern you. So you see, it's not, to me, I'm not even speaking regard to that. But that action of Obi is, in fact, let me use the word, is questionable. That Obi action is what? Questionable. So that means you're trying to tell us that all of us, others, doesn't matter to you.
And the judgment and the word will show you how level and seriousness this present Kenya government is and the economical level to Nigeria. Now they say Kenyan government, not this current government, but they are taking the responsibility on the blame on themselves because they want truth to prevail. They say Kenyan government and Nigerian government are guilty for kidnapping Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya. Now, there's no way Nigeria can justify himself again that they are not guilty, that they are not the one that kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu. Because their same partner have implicated them, have exposed them. Now, let Melami, who was the Attorney General of Nigeria, ex-President Buhari, who then was the leader of Nigeria, and DSS, who is denying now that they are not involved, they should come out and tell us that the government of Nigeria or the people of Nigeria who went to go and kidnap Nnamdi Kanu. If they say they are not involved, if they say Nigerian government, they should come and tell us. And this one will prove that Bianta Nyanko, the former judge handling Nnamdi Kanu case, don't know what she was doing, don't know what he was judging, or she was under duress not to do done the right thing. These are the two things happened there. And then Nnamdi Kanu cried that he cannot see anything good of Justice Bianta Nyako judgment handling his case. Now, what Kenya government did have proved that the two high courts and the appeal court in Nigeria were right. Appeal court in Abia State, appeal court in Enugu State ruled the same thing concerning Nnamdi Kanu, and said federal government should pay Nnamdi Kanu compensation and return Nnamdi Kanu back to Kenya. Buhari government refused to do so. They still hold Nnamdi Kanu, using Justice Bianta Nyako to be tossing the case up and down. Come today, come tomorrow. Look at Justice Bianta Nyako said that Nnamdi Kanu have case to answer in the whole judges. They judge him. But Omotosho say Nnamdi Kanu don't have case to answer.
But the Igbo leaders, what are they doing to secure the release of Nnamdi Kanu? The Igbo politicians, the top Igbo men in Nigeria, what are they doing to release Nnamdi Kanu?
This is why I'm telling you, if Nnamdi Kanu come out, heads we roll. I've said it before. I think this man, Mike platform, what is city stand. That if Nnamdi Kanu come out, the heads we roll. After the heads we roll, that the people are going to die. It's going to cut people said. But names will come out that you yourself will never believe that these Igbo people, their hand were in the predicament of Nnamdi Kanu and the delay of restoration of Biafra. You will not believe it. What are they doing? Is it not the same Igbo people, Bianca, Ojukwu? Are they not the one who went to Finland?
Ojukwu's wife?
Ojukwu wife. To done repetition against Samuel Ekpa. Is it not any good businessman went to testify against Samuel Ekpa? Is it not IPOB members went to testify against Samuel Ekpa? Are they not Igbos? How many Yoruba and Hausa go there? Eh? Is it not Soludo who come and say releasing of Nnamdi Kanu will not solve any problem? Is it Fulani man that says so? The Igbos are the main stronghold key holders holding Nnamdi Kanu, taking Fulani government of Nigeria, lead by anybody to be covering up. Because they know that everybody they do, shame will catch them if Nnamdi Kanu come out. So they are not after Nnamdi Kanu, they are not after restoration of Biafra, they are after to cover the mess they have mess that is smelling. But look at it now. Tinubu government was also involved in kidnapping Nnamdi Kanu. Let us say the fact. The Tinubu government came to involve now by cancelling the case totally. That's why they get to be involved. Now, but look at the leader of Fulani government now. Because Fulani still hold the government of Nigeria, whether you like it or not.
Fulani still government
of Nigeria. In fact, the same one Nigeria today is concerned. So whosoever will be there will be in the likeness of Fulani. Ashwaju Tinubu is there. But the man have realized that the mess, Buhari government mess concerning Nnamdi Kanu and Biafra, that is still smelling, if care is not taken, that mess will be upon him as perfume that will be smelling on his body. Then he tried to do what? To remove it from his head. Although he have cancelled the case. Now he bring Omotosho in to take care and remove Bianta Nyako. Now, if you watch the way Omotosho is going, Justice Omotosho is going, he's trying to bring the equity and the judgment to right. Now, Omotosho is working in the way to free Nnamdi Kanu and let Biafra have peace before Kenya pronounce their own. Thank God, everything is working for the sake of Biafrans. And Finland will emulate from Kenya. Nigerian government of Justice Omotosho should emulate from Kenya so that the justice and equity will take place in Nigeria.
But the article travel, did they harass him? Tinubu traveled to UK, did they harass him? But why should they harass Obi? Because he's an Igbo man. Obi should come back to his senses. Obi should think well. Obi, Peter Obi, think well. Nigeria is not for you. Come and join your brother and fight for your nation called Biafra. If you think that you are one Nigeria, let me tell you the gospel truth. Like my brother earlier said, you see the meaning of one Nigeria. One Nigeria simply means one singular tribe to control and to manipulate the rest tribe.
One singular tribe.
One singular, that is the meaning of one Nigeria. One singular tribe to manipulate and to continue control, have power over the rest. That is the meaning of one Nigeria. Haven't you seen it? Somebody please show please. Okay, I think I have money here. I want to bring it out. Go and check the meaning. What is here? Did you see any? What is the meaning of this? Can you interpret it?
This is an Arabic spelling.
Then this is Arab edition. What is the meaning of this?
This is Naira.
Naira. What is the meaning of Naira?
I don't know the meaning.
You don't know. I will explain to you. The meaning of Naira means never allow Igbo man. This is it. Never allow. I represent Igbo man to rule again. Aru means rule. A stand for again. Because Igbo managed to rule Nigeria in 1966 after the coup d'etat. He ruled only 7 months, and which he was murdered. Where was he murdered? He was murdered in Yoruba land. Which side of Yoruba land? Ibadan. Alongside with a Yoruba man too, Fajuyi. Fajuyi come out and was like, please, you people should not lay hand on this man. And what happened? They killed Fajuyi before they killed Agbironsi. Now listen to me. The unity, they say one Nigeria. Like I said, one tribe to control the rest of the tribe. That is the meaning of Nigeria. And that is why